I don't think this is a novel concept, but maybe it is. I think as therapists, PT, SLP, we should be looking at third party reimbursement as an option, not as the end all be all. And what I mean by that is using insurance to pay for services is an option. It's a benefit. If somebody has insurance that they want to use, they're welcome to use it. Yes, I understand the Medicare mandatory claim submission law. We're going to kind of put that on a shelf for just a minute. But we're talking about non-Medicare, Medicare replacement plans. We're talking about a whole lot of other stuff. I think so many of us are just so used to only delivering what the insurance covers. And truthfully, many of us, especially you guys watching this right now, you deliver far and beyond what the insurance covers. You do it at the sacrifice of your own pockets, your own family, your bank accounts, just because you're so passionate about what you do. And I do it too. I'm not, sitting on a pedestal looking down. I do it all the time. I make choices myself that lose me money every single day. But I think as a profession, we need to stop thinking about third-party reimbursement as the only option, and we need to look at it as just an option. So that when there's a third-party payer who's paying you a day rate, whether you do a single unit of care or 4 units of care, I think we should consider that when we're developing our business model, right? I think when we have a third-party payer who has a high copay plan available. So if a patient is going to pay a $60 copay for every session, and maybe a particular plan only allows $72 maximum reimbursement for the day. Well, what if that patient understood they could also just pay a cash rate? They could pay $30 for a single unit of care, and maybe that patient only wants a single unit of direct contact, and then they can do the rest of the stuff on their own. That's something that the patient should have the option to choose. So my point in this is when I'm admitting a new patient, whether it's 21 years ago when I started my practice or today, I try to look at the big concept. I try to look at, okay, what does the patient need? Am I able to deliver the services this particular patient needs? And then what are the best opportunities for this patient to get what they need within the available resources? Meaning, what does the insurance cover? What can they have the option to pay for out of pocket? How frequent, how often, even just the simple fact to say, hey, I've got a physical therapy clinic. I've got exercise equipment. Yes, you can come to therapy once, twice a week. That's what I would consider as medically necessary. But, you can also buy an access membership for a monthly fee that would allow you to come to therapy every single day. Now, the sessions you come on your own, they are not billable physical therapy, but you have access to all the equipment. You're familiar with all the equipment, and the therapy team is in the clinic so that if you do something wrong or you have a problem, we're going to be there to kind of provide that general supervision. Those words are kind of important. General supervision is not a covered benefit under any insurance plan. But the idea is that it's my opportunity / responsibility as the business owner to think outside the box to say, what is the ultimate outcome I want to deliver to my client? How can I deliver that outcome? And how can I do it at a price point that's attractive and beneficial to my ideal customer? Whether that ideal customer is the insurance company, the patient, the family of the patient, because sometimes the family is paying. We need to look at all of those factors. So I would love to hear from you guys. What do you think? Do we need to move beyond just thinking of third-party reimbursement as the only option? Can we move to third-party reimbursement is just one of several options?